This is an overview of the Study Tools blade, located on the left side of your Concord program. Within Study Tools, there are 3 tabs: Search, Books, and Indices. In the Search tab, you can enter a term and press Enter on your keyboard or click the magnifying glass in order to populate your search results. Your results are categorized by title. By clicking on any of the titles, you can expand the results. And in the case of the Bible, if there are more than 100 results of your search term within that book, it categorizes it by book of the Bible. So it shows you how many times the word light is contained in the book of Genesis. By clicking on Genesis, it expands only the results contained within that book. Doing a single click on a citation opens up the reference in the context of the book on the right. Doing a right click on the citation in the search results opens the options menu, in which you can copy this citation, Genesis 1:3, to any of your 3 open lists, create a new list with this citation, or copy to clipboard, which means copy and paste it in citation or free-flowing format into a Word document or an email. You can minimize the results in Genesis by clicking on the Genesis title. You can also expand all of the references within the Bible by simply clicking on the Expand Results icon here on the right. Now you've expanded all of the results of the Bible from Genesis all the way to Revelation, showing the book of the Bible in which they're contained. Clicking on any of the other titles in the list will minimize the results in the Bible and open this new book. Again, selecting any of these results will open in the book text on the right. Right-clicking will give you the options menu. We have a few search options at the top: case-sensitive and stemming. Case-sensitive means that whatever search term I enter in and select case-sensitive, it's going to search for this specific case. In this case, I want to search for love, lowercase. So I've selected case-sensitive, I've refreshed my search results, and now all of my results will populate references to love with a lowercase l. If I wanted love with a capital L, I would enter it in my search box, refresh my search results, making sure case-sensitive is selected, and now I would get all of the results of love with a capital L. If I did not have case-sensitive selected, yet I put a capital L of love in my search box, by refreshing my results, it will contain all of the references to love, both lowercase and capital L. Stemming shows you all of the different variations of the word. So I can select stemming, refresh my results, and I'll see here next to the word found all of the different variations of the word love that are found in my results. Notice I don't have case-sensitive selected, so I'm not seeing any uppercase loves. It's showing me all lowercase and uppercase variations of the word love when I click stemming. Expanding my results shows me lovely, love capital, love lowercase. Now I can remove my search term by clicking on the X. That deletes what I have there. But also, if I had maybe a favorite search, one that I might refer to fairly frequently, I can favorite that search. To do so, I would click on the heart icon here on the right. This would add this search term or phrase to my list of favorites. Here, all of my favorite searches, and it tells me if any of the settings were selected. I can notice right away that I have a duplicate, and I can manage this list and delete any of them by clicking on the trash can icon here on the left. I can minimize my favorites by clicking the word favorites at the bottom. Here are my recent searches. Expanding this list shows me all of the recent searches that I've done. This prevents me from having to retype any of my more complicated searches. I can quickly go and see them here in the recent list. I can click on the search term, and it refreshes my results just so. In the Books tab here in the middle, shows me all of the books contained within the Concord program. Clicking on a title will expand the book so I can easily go to any of the chapters within the books within the Bible or a specific chapter. It opens it up right to the top of the chapter in the book text on the right. It also contains the hymnal with all of the new hymns. Selecting on any of these hymn titles opens up the hymnal, showing me all of the hymn settings here. The Indices tab has 3 lists. 1 are marginal headings in alphabetical order. Selecting this list and expanding it shows me all of the marginal headings contained in Science and Health in alphabetical order. I can select any of the marginal headings from this list, and it opens it up in the book text on the right, showing me the page and line number. The second list of marginal headings are those that appear in page order, going from the beginning of the book all the way to the end. Again, selecting any of these marginal headings opens it up in the context of the book. The third list are the scriptural quotations. This list shows all of the places in which Mary Baker Eddy has directly cited a scriptural reference. So for example, I've selected Science and Health, page 479, line 18. Here is where Mary Baker Eddy directly quotes Genesis 1:1. I could have also selected Genesis 1:1, and it would open the Bible for me to that exact citation. You'll notice here in the left margin an icon, a book with a bookmark. Selecting it expands and shows me all of the various ways in which Genesis 1:1 was directly cited in all of Mrs. Eddy's writings. Selecting any of these references in the pop-up bubble takes me right to that reference contained in her writings.